Welcome back to TTC Cars. Ignore our shirt. We are at the Chicago Auto Show, and we've got something new behind us, Craig.
Not just new, all new, never introduced before.
Yeah, new line. This is a new product, not an updated product. This is the Acura ADX, and it's basically a very nice Honda HR-V?
Yes.
Okay, so it's pretty cool. It's the A-Spec. This has the advanced package, and the interesting thing here is the HR-V has a lower powered 158 horsepower powertrain. I think it's a 2-liter NA. This is a 1.5 turbo with 200 horsepower. So think of the Civic Si motor paired in here. Now, unfortunately, they're all CVTs, which is kind of lame for an A-Spec car, but it's not a Type S, so let's not go that far. But pretty cool. I think it's a very handsome rig, and proportionately, luxury crossovers they sell. They just do, flat out. And this is gonna be nice. Now, you have a lot of the corporate grille on here, Craig. It looks very Integra to me. I see cues coming from there more than I do MDX, I think. Lighting packages, we know these are good. I like the isometric grille that stretches out, kind of like the MDX does. And this paint, I'll come in closer, Craig. You see the paint? The flake, there's like blue and gold flake in this white. It's really nice, I like it a lot. Down low, you've got a piano black lower fascia, which means this should not be on dirt at all because it'll get destroyed. But again, not the market for this. Just because we like to offer this stuff doesn't mean that's what this segment wants. Coming on the side, Craig, you know you're not an HR-V because look at these wheels. These are massive for what these are. So these are 19s. They are 235, 45, 19s. These are Continentals, Pro Contact TXs. We've driven that tire. Pretty quiet, pretty good in the rain. That's all there is to say about it. But come up closer, Greg, show them. What the HR-V doesn't have is felt lining in the fender liner, which makes it so much quieter. We've driven some Acuras and Hondas recently. In 2025, they've put a serious effort on NVH, meaning highway noise, road noise, wind noise. That's the kind of stuff that makes the difference, and I really appreciate that. This should be a lot quieter than the previous HR-Vs. So come on down the side, you've got a piano black mirror cap, which is fine. You do not have roof rack provisions. I don't even see inserts for a ski rack. So if you're gonna
being a little more honest, I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. This is a nice runabout for urban runabout. It's not a ski vehicle, although all-wheel drive is optional for this. I'm sure Thule or Yakima will have some bolt-ons for your skis if you want to do that, but not from the factory. Same wheel and tire package in the rear. Coming to the back, you have a nice slope back design and a integrated rear spoiler, which does look like the MDX. I like that part of it a lot. Is that a TLX taillight they just like dropped on there?
It's very HR-V. They did not hide the HR-V very well.
Okay, all right, in your opinion. All right, you heard it here first, Craig's opinion. Let's check it down below, see what the rear suspension is dealing with. I'm thinking this is a multi-link. Yep, that's what it is. With a cool exhaust, and look at this, I do like this, Craig. Honda's always been good about this. No faux tips, no turn down weird stuff, no plastic, fake Volkswagen stuff. Real exhaust tips, I appreciate that. It's a little bit old school and appreciated today. You do have a recovery point down here, which is probably for shipping more than it is for off-road stuff.
Needs to be painted red.
I agree. Time for the interior with Craig. Oh wait, powertrain? Let's check under the hood. Let's bring the fire. Whoa, that's a really heavy hood. Tells you it's not aluminum, it's definitely steel, or at least it feels like it. Got a sticker under here, Craig. Emissions control information, Honda Motor Company. Not for sale, which means it has not been emissions tested. It's just for auto shows. And yeah, we've seen this motor a bunch. Same engine from the SI. It's kind of Honda's small block these days. This is the L series engine. It's a 1.5 liter with a single turbo. Kind of not a lot to write home about, but 200 horsepower is good. It's a very smooth motor. They've refined it quite a bit. I'm happy with that. Let's check out the interior with Craig.
All right, let's check out the interior of the all-new ADX. It's pretty cool. And yeah, a little HR-VE for sure. But I like that there's an Acura version out there because the Honda is nice, but maybe a little more, I don't know, you want a little more finesse, and that's what you get here, but you still get all the packaging that you get in the Honda HR-V. Everything works really good down here. This is insulated for, you know, lunch boxes and things like that. And then,
real spare, baby.
And it's a Kenda, that's not bad. And
it's a Kenda spare tire.
That's the, I love that.
We've got an amplifier over here, and then that's good. And lots, well, this is pre-pro, so don't judge that.
Yeah, you know what that does? It also makes things quiet.
Yes, it does.
So, and one of the things we learned in the MDX recently we had, Brian mentioned it, yeah, MVH has gotten really good. So to have that in a smaller vehicle like this, it's basically a subcompact car, that's pretty nice. Let's get into the second row. All right, Brian, let's check out the interior of the ADX. You can tell it's a subcompact because we get hard plastic on the door sill. Maybe that's a pretty pro thing, maybe not. Door pull, you can put your phone in there. It is padded though. I do like the white interior, or white leather with the black contrast. That looks nice. And you do have room for a small water bottle. Getting into the actual seats, Brian, check out these seats. These seats is probably the coolest part of this car, I'll be honest with you, is the white and the blue suede insert.
That's pretty cool.
Really neat. I think it looks cool. I like that more car manufacturers are having fun with the interiors versus just black. That's more fun.
You know
do more of that.
That's swagger.
Yeah, now I will say I'm sitting pretty low on the floor, kind of actually very surprising. I do get rear AC, USB-C, USB-C, one map pocket. and I do get a folding armrest that doesn't just flop down on the bottom. That's pretty nice. I've got plenty of headroom myself. I'm 5'9", Brian, and there's a panoramic roof, no problems. And I get handles up in the back, but not up front. Last but not least, do you fit?
Oh boy, nervous.
The seat's in a decent position, the passenger seat.
Yeah. Whoa.
Brian's sitting behind him, behind someone, and yeah, it's not a lot of room in here.
No,
so
not for me.
To the front. All right, Brian, let's check out the front. You do get a padded door sill here. I do like that. And then you get the blue inset in the actual door panel or door card itself. I don't know about this plastic part in the middle. What do you think about that?
I can leave it.
Yeah, you take it or leave it. I do get
textured.
Yeah, I do get memory seats here, and then Bang & Olufsen speakers. It's interesting, Bang & Olufsen's in everything now.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, they kind of work pretty good. So
pretty decent.
Brian, let's get in the actual cockpit here and see what we got going on. And you know what? I like it. It's very, I'm just going to say Honda Acura corporate, and it works though. It's straightforward. It's simple. Honda and Acura has been good at that for years. No change here. Brian, we get a simple instrument cluster that it's not infotainment that works. We're in a auto show mode, and things aren't working, so you know it is what it is.
Wait, we talked about this last week about brushed aluminum. Look at that coming back. That's nice.
So yeah, we're originally in the MDX. What Brian's talking about, we were in the MDX. We loved so many things about it, except for the piano black inserts in the interior. Brushed aluminum would have solved that. It doesn't scratch as easy. It looks nicer. It doesn't glare as much.
Turns out they listened to us, Greg.
They listened to us before we were done filming it. Impressive. So, and Brian, we mentioned this in the MDX as well. Drive modes are just in this little toggle here, which is the way it should be. I like that better than a big dial. We've got enough dials. We don't need more dials.
That's like the Civic style toggle switch. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and well, this is a lot like a Civic. It's just taller.
If you've driven a Civic or HRV or CRV, you'll feel really at home in here.
But this is a really good spot. I do like this space. It's it's easy to see, low cal, just like Honda always does. They're all really good about that. You know what? Not bad. Not a whole lot else to report here, except that this works. I think this works for a lot of people. You said runabout, and I think that's exactly what this is. This is a good luxury runabout that for what most people do with their vehicles, this is a good spot.
And we don't have official pricing on it, but they are telling us mid-35 or mid-30s. So
you do get the same motor in all the ADXs. The optional things are front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
Yep. Good to have it.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave some comments below. Let us know if you like this version. Are you glad that Acura did this, or did they waste their time? I don't think they did, but let us know what you think.
We'll see.